first chair trombone to do this vocal on this next tune. It's called Let's Do It Again One More Time. Mike McInerney.
Let's do it again, just one more time. Forget about all the bad we had. A good time. Remember all those crazy times we laughed until we cried about the things we could never tell about, so we held them all inside. Let's do it again, just one more time. Gotta chase away those skies of gray. Come on strong with sunshine. Though there's a billion wonderful things we've never done before, and maybe we'll even do some things we've done before some more. Let's do it again, just one more time. Let's sing out all the and drink that cool red wine. We'll blend in some wonderful love at just the perfect time. Yeah, let's do it again, just one more time. One more time. We gotta find an old-time jukebox and get $1 worth of dimes. We dance and sing our blues away as time goes by and by. And we drink some toast like tears, and here's mud in your eye. Let's do it again, just one more time.
By the Mills Brothers. It's called the Coney Island Washboard. Coney Island Washboard. I don't know how many of you heard about the fellow he and his wife were traveling down the highway, and highway patrolman pulled them over. And the patrolman says, "Sir," he said, I had you clocked at 75 miles an hour in a 55 mile an hour zone." The fellow says, "Oh, that's hard for me to believe." He said, "Because, gee, when I looked over, I might have been doing 57 or 58. All I want you to hear, Harry, when I looked over at the speedometer, you were doing 80 miles an hour." Patrolman says, "Well, sir, I'm also going to have to cite you for not wearing your seatbelt." He said, "Oh, well, no, officer." He said, "When you came up the car, I undid my seatbelt so I get my wallet out to give you my license." "Harry, you haven't worn a seatbelt since we've been married." The officer said, "Sir, one more thing." He said, "You do have a tail light out." "Oh, God, I don't know when that could have happened." "Harry, I told you about that a month ago." "Maud, why don't you just shut up?" The patrolman looked in and he said, "Ma'am, does he always talk to you like that?" "No, only when he's been drinking." That has absolutely nothing to do with this next thing. But we're going to continue on and bring Deb back to do a kind of a favorite of ours, Dixie Boy. Dixie Boy. Tune originally written by Lou Pollack back in 1914. This was originally written as a piano ragtime number, and of course it's been expanded by many groups, many Dixieland bands play it today. It's called "That's a Plenty." That's a Plenty.
Thank you.
On your right, on clarinet, Mr. Les Aldrich from the Waterloo area. On trumpet, Bruce Jolivet. Bruce is from Garner. And on trombone, Mike McInerney. And he's rural Mason City or rural Rockford. Which do you like to go by? Rural Mason City? Rural Rockford. Okay. Back on drums, Mr. Scott Bell. And as I mentioned last night, Scott just returned from Ethiopia, so he's still on Africa time right now. So if his drums sound a little jungle-like, you know why. Got it. And back on string bass, from Mason City, Iowa, John Schalinder. Our vocalist, Deb Hild. Where's Deb? Is Deb here? Deb is, she's back there somewhere. Deb is, lives here in Clear Lake. On piano, our fresh new piano player from Osage, Iowa, Mr. Jeff Kirkpatrick. My name's Jim Jaden, and I'm from here in Clear Lake as well. Okay, we're going to finish off with a tune that we normally end all of our sets with. It's a tune that was written by a North Iowa native. We think you'll recognize some of the notes in here. It's called the 76 Trombones. very much.
Another big round of applause for our host band, the Raiders of the Lost Art.